Ladies and gentlemen, we are in SAFR, and if you didn't read the title of the stream, it's no worries, I'll tell you right now. It is the 1-year anniversary of SAFR becoming a thing. It was 1 year ago where a group of us decided
Green,
to
Charlie 9, 10, 11.
start things up.
It will be on westbound Alhambra Drive, intersection Panorama Drive in front of Station 2. Nearest postal 1025 on a two-door vehicle, unsure of make, one occupancy, no 32 at this time.
5 Echo 4 to 5 Echo 1. Can we tell one?
Is it a priority? I'm live.
Negative. 1021 Discord.
User left your channel.
5 Echo 1, 1041, 10:8, 1095.
Charlie 901, 1041, 10:8.
Alright, sorry about that, folks. Just had to handle something. Alright. Let's see. So, kind of cool, 1 year. A lot of people didn't think that we were going to make it past a couple of months from the previous community. For those that don't know, a lot of us were part of a community known as DOJ. And they had some awesome people over there. And a lot of them have recently just left that community due to many of the things that we were bringing up were issues. And the reason why we actually created this server way back when. And it was just a place where we could, you know, instead of only being able to go onto DOJ servers and do RP, we wanted to be able to do our own thing. You know, if we didn't want to patrol or something, we wanted a place to go. To do like random fire calls because, you know, we were tired of just sitting at the station and waiting because no civs wanted to do fire calls for people, or you know, we got to do our own police chases or jet fights, you know, like we were just shooting to do whatever we wanted to do, and we were having fun doing it, and it turned into quite the thing. I mean, you know, we're getting patrols going every week, and we're growing. I mean, the Discord's got, I think, 55 people in it now. I think we have about maybe 10 to 12 people that actively patrol weekly, and we're growing. So yeah, it's exciting to be where we're at, and I'm looking forward to what's more to come. So we're just gonna drive around for a little bit until we bump into something or someone. Who knows? Hopefully we don't bump into someone in that sort of sense of it, but holy crap, that guy's standing on a crate. I feel like that's one wrong move to break your teeth. Yeah, so I don't know, I feel like this could be a good episode or patrol where I could go over like how everything began. And it's definitely interesting. So basically, like I already just said, how we were in DOJ, we decided, hey, we didn't really want to always have to be in DOJ servers in order to, play GTA with our friends and do whatever scenes we wanted to do and just have fun. We weren't going to let contact levels and rules and regulations at the time make it so we, couldn't do everything that we wanted to do. We're only like 4 or 5 people were allowed to drive a certain car, in that community, and we understood why. We weren't against those kinds of things, but there was a lot that we just okay. There was a lot, and kicks up dust. Come on. There was a lot that we saw that could have been improved. A lot of promises that were really never kept, and we decided that
Delta 300, still in traffic, 1019 Joshua Road, crossing Panorama, on a 2-door muscle car, red color, occupied 1 time, 130 Union.
I'm gonna turn him up because he's coming in really quiet for me. And I couldn't tell if he needed a 1032 or maybe not. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, change volume. He's already up 2 dB. Alright, we'll go 5.5 dB. See if that makes it better. Alright. So, okay, I was saying that, oh gosh, where was I? So basically, we didn't like some of the things that were happening. People were saying that they were going to do all of these different sorts of stuff, different things to make and improve the members, enjoyment of that community. And when it really came time to put up or shut up, they never really put up anything. And it ended up being the members making most of the progress for all the departments. And most of the COC in those departments were just reaping the benefits that the members were making. And when a member got promoted to COC, those COC members rarely did anything unless they were, really passionate about trying to better the community, which the group that we were part of were. So that's basically what it boiled down to, is we were in the COC where we were able to make slight changes to things, but we also had a lot of people who just didn't really want to see those changes implemented. They were always like, oh yeah, that sounds great, yeah, come up with something and we'll take a look at it. And then we would come up with it, and they wouldn't even take a look at it. They would just ignore it when it actually came around and say, oh, it's all right, we've always been doing it that way. So we sort of got tired of it, so we created our own server. We could do what we want, do things the way we feel they should be.
Citation for you, alright, just for running that stop sign back there. If you go ahead and sign that for me,
And
you say you either pay the fine or show up in court, alright?
And yeah, so that's why you're not supposed to drive an ATV. It's hard to see. I expected there to be headlights further. So yeah, and when we headed over and created our own server, and by headed over I mean like we didn't leave DOJ when we were doing our own thing here. And that was their problem. They actually got pretty upset with us about the fact that we were in our own server doing what we wanted to do. Even though we didn't call ourselves a community, and we didn't advertise ourselves to anyone else like we were a community. We were just 5 guys hanging out in a server, you know, just doing whatever we wanted in the server. And people started getting in trouble with like their departments over at DOJ because they say, oh, you can't dual clan when you're in COC. Like, but it's not a community. And they say, well, do you have documents? We're like, yeah, we wrote one document that goes over like what each department does and like what our unit numbers are. That's it. That's it. And they're like, okay, that's considered a community. and we thought they were joking. We thought that they were just like, you know, giving us a hard time because they weren't invited or some bullshit like that. And no, they were legitimately, they thought that we were starting a community when all we were doing is hosting a server where we could do whatever we want in our free time when we weren't on DOG. So anyways, they didn't believe it. And so they started banning each of us slowly after like a 2-month investigation that IA dealt with. And that was fun because we all knew like it was kind of silly. And even a lot of the people in that community thought that it was ridiculous that we were getting kicked out of that community for that. And so, yeah, and while this was all happening, right, you know, we're all in the fire department, by the way, at that point. And so while that's all happening, we're still patrolling. I'm still patrolling and doing my DOJ stuff. I'm still doing my COC stuff. And, you know, they're just deciding not to promote people who are under investigation, even if that investigation is 2 months long. So it was kind of one of those things where I didn't even really want to stick around so much. I was just trying to see like what the outcome was going to be, if they were going to let it go or if they were going to do something escalated from that. So
3 Charlie 9 back to Nate.
they ended up escalating it. They ended up getting Ghost involved. And from the message that I got, he basically said, no, we don't really allow people to dual clan. We're going to consider you guys a community and you're not allowed to be in both. So you're terminated. It wasn't even, you could give that up and you'll be fine over here. It wasn't even like that at all. And so they just said, oh yeah, you dual clan, that's it, you're gone. Which I think is hilarious because as long as you're doing and keeping up with what you need to do for one community, why should they care if you're part of another? Like, as long as you get what you need to do done and you're having a good time in both. You know, so we looked at that and said, you know what, screw it. They think we're running a community, let's go actually run a community. And so that's what we did. We decided we're going to go create a community that takes what DOJ did, you know, our knowledge of it and how things worked over there, and improve upon it. And, you know, start building a better system. And that's what we did. And it's worked out pretty well so far. And, yeah, it's been a year. We still have patrols. You know, I don't want to say that we grew as fast as I was hoping, but we also lasted much longer than I was hoping. Not hoping, than I thought we would, I should say. I even had doubts at certain points. But now I know that, you know, people do enjoy this community a lot more than they ever enjoyed DOJ. And that's not to bash DOJ and the people in there as a whole. I want to just make that clear. Like, there are some really great people, and I still play other games with those people outside of, you know, when, you know, once I got yeeted, I still talked with some of the people that were there. You know, one of the major reasons why we left there, not unhappy, we were kind of like glad that it all went down that way, and we didn't all get banned. During the investigation, two out of the 5 basically just said goodbye. We're leaving. You're not going to ban us. We're just going to leave. And that's what ended up happening. And they were really happy about that decision. I was the last one to get banned. I think mostly because I don't really know exactly the reasoning why. But I took a break from the server and remember, it wasn't a community at that point. It was just 5 of us hanging around having fun. I just stopped being in that server. I just said I'm not doing it anymore. I'm no longer playing in those servers or that server. No longer developing it right now. I kind of just put that on hold. I'm not doing anything with it. I'm just doing DOJ. They still got rid of us. For those who did that, basically. And, you know, it's a lot of drama over there. It was a lot of drama over there, and it still is. And the sad thing is the members have no idea. They might get like little glimpses into it with like questionable stuff happening, and then like when they go to ask why those things are happening, they're just told you don't need to know, or you don't need to worry about it. It's like, if that's ever an answer and people are unwilling to tell you why a rule is a thing, or why a decision was made, or why someone's allowed to break the rules so many times and not get, you know, actually disciplined. When you ask those questions and you don't get a real legitimate answer, you gotta ask a bigger question of, is this really the kind of environment that I want to hang out in? I mean, the ethics over there were pretty horrendous. And so more recently, you could probably look it up on YouTube and online. There's been blogs about it and stuff like that. There's a lot of people pretty high up over there that have
3
left.
Charlie 9, 10, 11. On southbound Panorama Drive, intersection Joshua Road, nearest intersection, nearest postal 1025, on a orange and black sports vehicle. 1 occupancy, no 32 at this time.
So yeah, we sort of just left out of there, not unhappy. We were glad. And then once I got back to this, because right after DOJ, I was just like, all right, now I can come back without worrying about anything. I started running comms, which was cool because I started developing a CAD and stuff like that, and that's the CAD that we're currently using, which I think is pretty neat. It's miles ahead of what DOJ had, and I mean, the fact that you could just go ahead and pull up stuff like this, take a look at warnings in here, take a look at people's vehicles in here. I mean, there's no other CAD that I've looked up and found that is as interactive and, you know, decent. And I'm tooting my own horn there, but, you know, there's bugs in it too. But that's the great part, is that we developed it so we could figure all that out. You know, we don't have to, we're not paying anyone else to make it. We're not, you know, giving up the rights to it or anything like that. We could do what we want with it. And we have some pretty big plans for it. They've been a little bit delayed just due to, you know, life and work being very busy for many different people right now. But yeah, so some really cool stuff to happen. Alright, I'm gonna say it because I kind of want to pull someone over. It is very quiet right now. Now that I've jinxed it. I think those are ambients. That's my bad. Every so often, well, you guys know, I like to pull into the Yellow Jack and just do a 360, see what's happening. Nothing's going on, I usually just drive right off. It's more so like, so I have a presence there. Bill getting into his spot, I think. You alright? You're on their horn like that, Dan? Or your
I'm fine.
siren?
It was out of character. Out of character. Too. I was all tapped out game. I didn't know what was going on.
Ah, you're all good. Alright. You good on here?
Yep, just about to give him his citation.
Alright.
Alright, Mr. Keegan.
Wouldn't it be Mr. Cilio?
I call people by their first name, but okay, Mr.
Yes, much.
Yeah, so I'll give you guys one story about DOJ. I was actually going as Civ with Bill. We were in a 1080, and we basically, here, I'll show you the route we took. And this is a while ago. I mean, it's more than a year ago at this point. We basically took this route where we went all the way down. The AOP was statewide. All the way back up. We hid like over here for a while. And then drove all the way back through Sandy. All the way back. We did the loop over on Route 68, I think. And then we decided to go up into the mountains over here. And when we went into the mountains over here, there's a couple of places, and I think this is it, where you actually go into a tunnel. And when we were in the tunnel, I don't know if this is exactly where it was. We had a helicopter that was hovering right outside of the other side, where we would have come out if we kept on going. And we just waited in there, because we didn't have any cops near us, like, on the ground. They just, I think, were tracking us at that point. And, but we were in this tunnel under a mountain, right? And it's one of the longer tunnels on the map, so we could have not been seen, basically, from both sides
Go ahead.
at once. I don't know if I just heard a gunshot over to my left. but
Thank you, Sheriff.
I'm gonna go check it out. So anyways, this helicopter is hovering over on the outside of one of the exits.
Charlie 9 back 10-8, 1 Charlie given.
And so I decide, you know what we could do? Bill's driving. What we could do is let's go, and because the helicopter's right at the exit, that's where they're going to see us if we come out that way. They might have the road blocked off behind us, and that's why the helicopter's just watching on that side. But let's take the chance, because we're not going to outrun the helicopter. We might be able to do a 180 and outrun the cops if they're trying to block us in. So we decide to turn back. The very moment that we decide to turn back, and we're underneath a mountain, they can't see us. The helicopter switches the side that it's hovering at. Now, we thought that might have been a coincidence, and we were like, maybe they got lucky and they just switched sides at exactly the right moment. So we stopped and we went back to the other side. Helicopter followed us to the other side. So they were fail RPing. They basically were using thermals in order to see through the mountain, which you wouldn't be able to do. Or they had us locked on with the helicopter and just kept us locked down in the tunnel, even though realistically you wouldn't be able to do that at all. So I filled out a complaint because it kind of ruined the scene. We wanted to try and get away by outsmarting the helicopter realistically, right? And they were using game mechanics to their advantage that you wouldn't actually be able to do anything like that with. And yeah, we ended up getting away or caught. It didn't really matter for the story. But so my complaint got dismissed because there wasn't enough evidence. Granted, it was a staff member and a staff and training member who said it, and they decided that that wasn't enough. And I actually got in trouble because I went ahead and said, oh, I knew where the helicopter was because I went ahead and used thermals in order to see, like, yeah, they're following us. They're legitimately following us. And they said, oh, well, you just admitted to doing something wrong. You can't use thermal cameras unless you're RPing that you have a thermal camera. I said, well, even if I RP that I have a thermal camera, I can't see them because it's through the mountain, so I didn't use that information to my advantage. Which their definition of fail RP is using game mechanics to your advantage, to gain an advantage. And we weren't doing that at all, not even close. We were doing it to see if they were cheating or not. So it was ironic. 5 Echo 1 en route to the Sonora Freeway for 911. Alright. You need to hurry up, pal. It's a 50-mile-an-hour road and you're going 20.
Entrance all the way up to the Union Road.
Alright. Do we have 3 cops on this? Because if so, I'm calling off. 5 Echo 1, how many units do we have on that 911 now?
I believe that's going to be 3.
5 Echo 1 standing now. So yeah, basically the whole point was I was trying to make the community better by letting them know that something silly was going on with cops in the helicopter. And they went and told me that, yeah, you trying to enforce the rules is going to get you a warning. So they gave me a warning. It didn't do anything, but other than prove that the whole system is just entirely screwed up and is backwards. And everyone I talked to, including senior staff, admins, they all agreed that it's BS that I got the warning instead of the other person. And they weren't just sympathizing. They said, like, we're supposed to be able to collect evidence as COC. And me utilizing an in-game feature to collect evidence as a COC member apparently was not enough. Enough of a reason for me to do what I did. And since then, I'm sure those people who did those things, they're either promoted or they've left. That's how it works. If you stay and play, you get promoted unless you do really horribly. Or you leave because you realize that that kind of stuff happens daily, unfortunately. Over there. Over here, you know, no matter where you go, you'll have certain people who do things that just don't make sense. And you just really hope that you know, they'll realize that they're doing something that doesn't make sense, or that they're fail RPing, or you can mention it afterwards and then they won't do it again. And it's just one of those things where they took it so to the next level of just, they didn't really care what you had to say. They just threw a book at you whenever they possibly could. And they changed the rules up, too. All of their SOPs would say, the rules and regulations are allowed to be interpreted by the COC as they see fit. You're not allowed to do that. So if it says, you know, 1 + 1 is 2 in the SOP, and then some guy says in the COC, yeah, but sometimes it could be 3. Technically, they can rule like that. And they did. And they issued DA out to people who technically didn't break any rules at all. Became a clear, nice day. And so yeah, that's why I was happy to leave. I don't really know what they're talking about over there, but it doesn't sound kosher.
Charlie 901, I'll be back 10-8.
All right. So, I think we found ourselves a good spot. We usually sit over here. See if we can't get anything. Lower the window. It's a nice day out. So yeah, they can't really see me when they're coming from that way, and it's hard to see coming from over there too, especially if you're speeding. I could even back up a little bit more, actually. Just don't want to hit that tree branch because it does hurt. Yeah, we can still see that way. Means we're going to be able to see the other lane too.
Rear, closing.
Pull forward and off to your right. Five Echo 1, I'm gonna have a 1011 on a 2-door orange muscle car, black stripe, 142 on westbound Joshua. I'm gonna be at 1008 Joshua Road at this time. No 32 required. I think this is the fastest I've pulled someone over. Yeah. Let's see. This guy's 7 Nation Army. Let's see. Keegan Cilia. And he's had an arrest in this vehicle. Speed limit in this vehicle. Oh man, be the owner. Let's see what he's got. He doesn't have. Oh, he does. He has to. What does he have on him though? There they are. Took a while to load them all. Oh man. He just got a citation today. Yeah, he just got a citation today. He got a couple of citations today. Oh no, it was February 11th. I read that wrong. Alright. He doesn't have any warrants. So we'll go approach him. Figure out why the hell he was going so fast. How you doing, sir? My name is Spencer L. with the San Andreas State Police. How you doing?
Well, you pulled me over, so not so good.
Yeah, can you roll down your window for me? Doesn't work at that distance. Roll down that one, not this one. Thank you. So, you don't know why I pulled you over? Or do you?
No, probably not.
You don't know?
No.
Take a wild guess.
Speeding?
Oh, bingo! Look at that one. Yeah?
Oh.
Yeah. How fast do you
Cool.
think you were going?
Well, I guess that depends on where you were.
Yeah, you didn't see me, did you?
No, definitely not.
Well, going 142 miles an hour might make it more difficult.
Ah! Okay.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I would probably reach 152.
Oh, okay. I'm glad that that's on the camera here. It's not going to be difficult to go ahead and handle this one then. Can I get your license, registration, proof of insurance?
Alright, here you go.
I appreciate it. Alright, Keegan. Yep. Alright, Mr. Silly, I'll be right back with you, okay?
Alright.
Just wanna look at this again. So Keegan alone has a citation today for stop signs and then speeding 1 to 15. And now he's going 142. I mean, that's arrestable. There's no ifs, ands, or buts that that's arrestable. I mean, speed over 100 miles an hour regardless of limit is 120 seconds in jail, $900 fine, and you suspend or revoke the license for 6 hours and you impound the vehicle. And we're gonna do that because he's going 142. Like he's going 100 miles over what normal people drive on that road. So I'm gonna ask for a 32 just because I don't know how he's gonna react to me telling him he's going to jail. But 5 Echo 1, can I get a 32 to my traffic stop? We're at 1008 Joshua Road.
Charlie 901, on the road.
10-4, thank you. Alright, Mr. Cilia.
Yeah.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No.
Okay. Alright, can I have you step out of the vehicle for me?
No.
Why is that?
I don't feel comfortable stepping out of my vehicle.
Okay, what would make you more comfortable to step out of your vehicle then?
If you could step back a couple feet, that'd be great.
Sure. Can I have you step out of your vehicle when I'm standing over here? Thank you. Alright, so the reason I'm pulling you over, you're going 142, alright? That is well, and you said you may have even hit 152 or higher. So the issue I have is in every single book that I've ever read, anyone doing that kind of speed is going to get their vehicle towed. All right. And typically you will also have to go to jail. So depending on how cooperative you are here and how this goes, you could either get a severe citation for this and your vehicle towed away because I'm not going to let you drive this vehicle, and you'll have your license suspended as well. Or if you don't want to be compliant, we'll be happy to go ahead and take in back one of those police cars. They're just as fast as this thing here, but we won't drive that quickly back to station where you'll be booked. So how would you like to go about this? Would you like to do this easily and we'll just go ahead and remove you from your vehicle at this time and have your license revoked? Does that make sense to you?
Sure, can I just get my keys?
We'll handle that. Are they still in the ignition?
They're on the passenger seat right now.
Okay. Do you have anything else in that vehicle that you need? Like a wallet, a cell phone, or anything like that?
Yeah, my cell phone's in the glove box.
Alright. Why don't you go grab that? Okay. I'm gonna be writing up your citation here. It's gonna be a doozy. And I'm gonna have my sheriff over here. He's gonna be just staying with you, alright?
Alright.
Alright. Okay.
1080.
Front, away.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that! What the hell? Ah, where were we?
Charlie 901. I'm secondary. We're headed
I
eastbound
hate
Joshua Road.
that
approaching
button.
Sandy Shores.
Vehicle is gonna be orange two-door vehicle, black stripe, high rates of speed, proceed with caution. Does anyone have eyes?
Got eyes on going eastbound Joshua, 1036. Coming up the highway.
Secondary has call out. It's gonna be continuing eastbound Joshua, getting to the 13.
All eyes on
Gonna be turning right onto the 13. Southbound on 13.
Charlie 901, I'm headed north.
Five Echo 1, I'm gonna head up towards Sandy off this exit. I got him. He's going to be continuing northbound Panorama, taking the left, continuing on 68 at this time. Major 1050, major 1050.
Fuck.
Hit successful. Go ahead, block him in. Stop your vehicle! Get your hands out of the vehicle right now. Put your hands out of the vehicle.
Route 68, one-time taser deployed, at gunpoint.
I'm lethal if someone wants to go pull him out.
I'll move forward, pull him out. Alright, we're just gonna do that really quickly. Apparently, negative driver door. Can't get it, it's jammed. I got lethal on him. Go ahead, head to the other side. Try the backside. Watch your crossfire.
Copy, cover me. Okay, I got it open.
All right. Are you injured?
Oh, seatbelts are helpful.
Yeah. You think you can move?
Probably. Just got the wind knocked out of me.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Do you have any weapons on you? This would be a really good time to answer truthfully.
No, I don't got weapons on me.
All right. Slowly shift over to the passenger side.
Try pulling him over.
Yeah, can you help him out?
Yeah, no problem.
There we go. Alright. Face away from us. Watch the crossfire. Oh my god, I'm having guns pointed at me right
Turn
now.
around, sir.
5 Echo 1, 11015 at this time. C is going to be code 4.
Alright, sir, do you have anything that'll stick, poke, or stab me or piss me off?
Oh. It's going to make it easy for him. I wasn't even going to arrest him.
What's he thinking?
No.
I guess he really wanted to be arrested today.
No, I showed up. You, from what I understood, you were just going to take his car from him. And,
Yep.
well, now he's got more problems.
Yep. Ah, crap. You hear that over dispatch?
Yep, I got it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably... he's kind of initiated with me. Want to break off?
Break off and go to it. If you
Yeah.
I'll break off and go to it.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah, if it's alright with you, I'll go ahead and break off as well. Falcon County.
Yep, there we go.
It might take 20.
Alright, sir, I'm gonna put him in your car, is that okay?
Yep. Yeah, go ahead, put him in my car. I'm gonna search his vehicle.
Watch your head, sir.
Maybe he has stuff in here and that's why he didn't want his car even towed. So when we impound it, we take an inventory of everything that's in there. Very well could have been that.
Alright, sir. Before we get started, I'm gonna read you your Miranda rights, okay? You have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice. Before we ask you any questions, you have the right to have a lawyer with you during questions. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you before any questions if you wish by the great state of San Andreas. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have a right to stop answering at any time. Do you understand these rights?
3
I have
Charlie
just read to you
901
with these
on
rights
scene
in mind. Do you wish to
1015
speak?
Joshua Road. 2 vehicle involved MVA. Do we have anybody that can activate fire EMS?
No, I don't want to speak to you.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
5 Delta 200, 101742.
User disconnected from your channel.
Alright, there's nothing in there. Makes me curious as to why he was running.
Doesn't wanna talk.
Yeah,
He doesn't want to talk.
I'm not surprised. I think he thought he was going to get away. He could have, too. I mean, I clocked him going 142. I was topping out at 120. So,
I believe this guy pulled over earlier, but he's still young.
he is. He is. I saw your citation on his record. Recent. And he also blew a stop sign earlier, previous to that.
Lovely.
Yeah. Well, this tops it. I don't think he's going to be driving for a while now. Alright, I'm going to have County take this.
Yep, you still need me.
No, you could break off. Why don't you go... I think the person inside the SUV over there, they kept on driving to the side of the road when he smashed into them. I'm thinking they just probably want insurance information. If you want to just go handle that.
Yep, I got it.
Alright, thank you. Try and be reasonable. Hearts and minds. Miss Cecilia. You still feeling like the wind was just knocked out of you, or are you injured now?
No, I'm good, man.
You don't sound great.
Hard to breathe.
Yeah? Alright, well. I'm gonna take you to the clinic over at Sandy. Let them just check you out. Are you okay with that?
5 Echo 1 direct.
Good.
Alright, man.
On that charges, sir, you could also add manslaughter to driver. This SUV's dead.
10-4, understood. So you said okay, that I could take you to the clinic?
Yeah.
Okay. 5 Echo 1, 110-15, en route to Sandy Shores Medical for him to get checked out, then a station. I'll be 10-6.
3 Charlie 9 back 10-8.
I guess I'm 10-15, but also busy.
3 Charlie 9 en route to station 2. Disactivate as 3 Charlie 9. Activate as Foxtrot 601 engine 2.
Just trying to be reasonable with you, man. I didn't want to take, you into custody, but it seems like that's what you wanted to do.
I would have gotten away if that SUV wasn't there.
I don't know, I was on you. How are your legs? You think you could walk in there? Or do you want me to pull up front?
Nah, I think I'm good.
Alright. I'll get one of the nurses to come over to the station. Yeah, looks like you've been through here before, huh?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Car looked pretty messed up. Good, take the first one. Yep. Okay. Adam is 5, yeah. Alright, there you go. Go ahead, have a seat, lay down. Nurse will be over here soon. Miss Cecilia, you alright?
Yeah, just having a rest.
Yeah? Okay. That is quite the way to have a rest. Let's see. Alright. Still doing alright, Miss Cecilia? Doesn't look like a very comfortable position that you're in. Okay, he's got it. Miss
AMR2
Cecilia.
en route 1015 for medical request.
Huh?
Miss Cecilia, you alright?
Yeah.
Alright, the nurse is on the way, alright? Just try and stay awake, alright? You probably have a concussion, okay? Yeah, he's right here. Right through here. Yep. Yeah, let me unlock it for you. There you go. I'll stay in here with you. If I had to guess, he's got a concussion. Symptoms of concussion. Doesn't seem to be any internal bleeding or significant external bleeding. All right. Hey, Cat 11 King, thank you so much for the follow. It is very much appreciated. Nurse says that you'll do fine with the medical staff at the prison. All right, thank you so much, nurse. Yeah, I'll escort you out. Yep, just through there. Yeah. Yep, no, yeah, we're still good for the basketball game this weekend. I heard Bill's gonna be attending as well. Alright, you take it easy, okay? Just make it more interactive, why not? Alright. Time to do up the paperwork. It's gonna be a fun one. Issue an arrest. Speed limits 100 over. And again, well, we'll do 2 counts of that, because I caught him once for doing it. Hi, how's it going? I caught him once doing it, pulled him over for it, and then he did it again when he was evading. Felony evading a police officer. Yep. Assault with a deadly weapon. Because, yeah, death occurred. Manslaughter. How are you doing? Actually, is negligent homicide? I mean, I guess negligent homicide, is that the same thing? Yeah, we'll do manslaughter. Felony evading. Alright, so we got speed limits, felony evading, assault with a deadly weapon. He didn't actually run any red lights. I don't think there were red lights over there to run, but he did run stop signs. Definitely wasn't going immediately slow. Maintaining lanes. For sure. And public endangerment. I'm throwing the book at him. He's got 100. 142 mile per hour on 68. Pulled over. Then 1080. Rear-ended vehicle, killing driver, stopping pursuit. They want a full 11 minutes of jail time. I'll hit him for 100 seconds. But he's getting the $23,000 fine, no doubt. And he's getting his driver's license revoked for 12 hours. Other punishment, vehicle impounded. I think that is about it. It stopped, well, it initiated 10:08. It was Joshua. That was where the traffic stop began. It was 7 Nation Army. He doesn't have any active warrants. No, he doesn't. Alright. Let's go read him what he's got. And listen to him weep. Mr. Celia, are you conscious?
Still here.
Alright. I'm gonna read this off to you, okay? It's gonna be your arrest report. Go ahead and ask any questions you feel like. It's quite the doozy. We got you for speed limits of 100 plus. That's going to be 2 counts of it. We've got you for felony evading a peace officer. Assault with a deadly weapon. Manslaughter, because if you didn't know, the driver that you smashed into is deceased at this time. Gonna get stop signs as well. Ran a few of those. Maintaining lanes and public endangerment, just to list those ones on there as well. You have any questions about what you're being charged with right now?
Who's dead?
Remember that truck that got in the way of you?
Yeah, but she shouldn't have been there, but yeah.
Yeah, because no one else is allowed to use the roads when you're running from the cops, is that right?
That's exactly right. See, you get me.
I get you. No, I understand it was all her fault. But she's passed away at this point. She died from her injuries that you caused, so you're going to be charged with manslaughter. Whether that was your intention or not. Alright. County guys are going to be over here soon with a transport to take you over to Bolingbrook, but and I'll make sure that I'll make sure they see to it that you get medical attention when you arrive, because you probably do have a concussion, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Sit tight. So we'll submit that. This guy's... He's got quite the arrest. Yeah, that's revoked for a while. Alright. 100 seconds. See arrest report. Alright. I think that was quite the arrest right there. What do you think, Kat? Did you see the pursuit? Or did you catch the tail end of it? Pun intended. Five Echo 1, gonna be back 10-8 at this time. Oh, you caught the end of it? Okay. Yeah. Oh, I need gas. It's a good thing I didn't run out of gas. And I don't have damage on my screen because I think I did a pretty decent pit maneuver. I have some scuffs on my right side, but we're gonna go and repair the vehicle because sometimes damage does not sync and it will look like my car is a mangled mess on others. Sometimes. Not always. Sometimes it actually syncs up perfectly, which is kind of fun.
3 Charlie 901. Did any unit able to activate tow?
5 Echo 1, that's gonna be a 10-4. You send me a postal.
10-4, I'm going to need tow to 1015 Joshua Road for a 2-door orange and black muscle car. Need to be towed back to Sandy Shores PD for further investigation.
10-4, tow 51 will be activating shortly out of Sandy Shores PD. Alright, let's go get this tow truck spawned in. I believe it's commercial. No, not commercial, utility. Let's see. Oh, industrial, yeah. Oh, let's turn off our music so we don't get a copyright. Tow 51 in service, en route to 1015. Oh, yeah. That light pole is gonna need to move. We'll move that. You didn't see that, right, Cat King? You didn't see that at all. No one saw that, in fact. This thing has quite the turn radius. Trying to scout out where the... Oh, there it is. Okay. Tow 51 on scene. What car is that? It looks nearly identical.
Don't let him scratch my car.
What happened to this,
Yeah, so
this
from
thing?
what I understand here is the guy was driving, or this lady over here was driving. She's all right. I'm gonna have her pull her car out and see if it's drivable. The guy came flying up behind her, I guess hit her, and then she swerved off the road to get out of the way, and he wrecked into a sign and spun out. But he's a little injured, so we're having him transported to checked out.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if there's anything at play or not here with any drugs or alcohol or whatever, but I ran the plate and it just came back with
Jim
a
Beam.
citation for speeding, which, I mean, that's
Unsurprising.
nothing to a car like this. But,
Yeah, no, it doesn't surprise me. This looks like super similar to the car that we were just in pursuit with, right? Or am I missing something? I mean, it's a different one.
no, it looks
Similar though.
it looks similar, but I don't.
Yeah. Alright, stand back.
Yeah, but this guy's lucky to be alive. He got ejected in front of his car's facing this way, and he somehow landed on the other side of the road.
That's why his windshield's messed up? Oh man.
Yeah, you got lucky on that one.
Yeah. Oh. There you go. Alright, well. Got it on there nice and safe. Alright. All right. You got any fluids leaking?
All right.
I got some
I didn't.
cat litter in the
I didn't see
back.
nothing, but
Okay.
definitely gonna have to get this glass swept up though.
Yeah, we don't want someone getting punctured tires. I got a sweep in the back. Hang on. I kind of want to see emo menu if there's a. Is there a broom? Like sweep? No. What about down here? Anything in the S's for sweeping? I don't think so. Yeah, no. Yeah, nothing. Alright.
AMR2 back 10-8 from Sandy Shores Medical. AMR2 to 3 Charlie 901.
901.
The name on the person was a Mr. Jim Beam.
All right, 10-4. Thank you very much.
Alright, I think that should suffice. I got most of the big chunks. The only stuff that's left is basically more sand.
Yeah, probably nothing worth, or nothing that's gonna puncture a tire. Anyways.
Yeah. Well, you started to say it. Nothing worse than what's already on the road. Alright.
Yeah.
You good? Here, you want me to sign a piece of paper?
Yeah. Let me go grab it real quick.
Yep. That one looks good. That one's good. And this one could be
Fox
tight.
Chart 601 disactivating AMR2, going to be reactivating at 3 Charlie 9.
There we go. What you
All
got
right,
for
you know
me?
the standard protocol. This
Yep.
is just saying that this scene, it was a part of a scene, you towed it. Anything inside the vehicle is already accounted for.
Yeah, no, I got you. Alright. There we go. There we go. Alright. Jeez, they want like 2 signatures. I always forget the second one. Alright, here you go.
Alrighty, appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. Alright, one last tie down. There we go. Alright. Tow 51, got 1 vehicle aboard, heading back to Sandy Shores impound. You're driving something this big and slow, you could actually afford to do it in this mode. We're gonna actually come in from over there.
901 back 10.
It should be an easier lineup, I think. Right there should be good right there. Alright. Oh, I did it again. Oh, look at that perfection right there. Oh, oh, come on. Ladies and gents, can't get better than that. I mean, you can, but... Hey, Bill. Take a look at my, my offloading placement. It's like I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, that's a pretty good spot.
I'll just leave the tow truck here for now. Yeah, that guy's lucky to be alive, huh?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what he was thinking, but he got lucky.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say, Spence, if you want, I can spawn mine in too, but you got yours out already.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. I need to get gas. Tow 51, it's going to be deactivated, back at station, 5 Echo 1, back 10-8. So I'll probably finish this stream off at about 9 o'clock. I think that'll be good. That'll be a 2-hour stream at that point. And yeah, it's been a good one so far. 1080, well, 1011, 1080, MVA, another MVA. I still have 142. I'm gonna screenshot that, give it to Adam. It's a little gift. We'll reset that though. I love this livery. There it is. Seeing about three, curb check. Seeing about 3 of you right now. There it is. All right. So I'm like excited for it to get warm out. I like the winter mostly because of the way that it looks. I love when it snows and it's not windy out, so the snow stays on the trees. It looks like a winter paradise kind of a thing. I love that. You know, when I get a house, I'm gonna have a nice den with a fireplace, and that will be where I spend my winters, hanging out in there next to the fire. Used to do that growing up all the time. And, you know, growing up, you know, I grew up north in New York, on the island. And it was cold. You know, you'd get 2 feet of snow, you know, probably once a month during the winter months. And that was fun, though. I enjoyed it. But this kind of cold, where with COVID too, it's just one of those things where you can't even enjoy
3 Charlie 9
Enjoy it.
10 6. 2
because
mics.
I definitely don't want to get sick. You know, even get a cold or anything, have like a compromised immune system or anything like that. Yeah, no, it's also colder than it normally is. You know, it's been getting down to the 20s. I still use Facebook mostly just for photos, and you know, it reminds you, or it brings up, hey, this was 6 years ago. There was a photo. I forgot how many years ago it was. It might have been around 6, and it was just weird saying, right? Back in college, I was on campus and I took a screenshot when I woke up to go to my first morning class. It was I think 6 degrees Fahrenheit outside, but the real feel was negative 23 Fahrenheit. It was rough. I was just like, oh, do I really want to go outside and go to all my classes, or are we like, is this just like a chill inside day and like make up the classes later or watch the videos? Because some of my classes, they would actually record the lecture so that you could go over it again. And I decided, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna go, because sometimes the professors will be kind of cool and they'll give whoever shows up during those kind of situations like a bonus on, like, not actual points, but they give you a hint for like the exam that's, you know, the next week or something. They'll be like, all right, for those of you who trudged through, and you know, because they did the
3
same
Charlie
thing.
9 back to Nate.
You know, they went through the same, they went through it, so you know, they're like, all right, we'll give you guys, this is going to be a topic on the exam, you know, something like that. So I went, and they did do that on that day when it was negative 23 for the real feel. And I'll tell you what, you walk out in negative 23, or what feels like negative 23, you know, even if it was just 6 and there was no wind, even if the wind wasn't there, I got inside and I started to realize how numb I was, because all of my surroundings felt like pins and needles were hitting me as my skin was warming back up. Such a weird feeling. And also, you know, I woke up, it's bright outside. I don't remember if it had snow on the ground, so I don't know if it was like, you know, the reflected light from the sun hitting me. But my eyes were tearing up. I think partially because it was so cold, but also because of the light. And they froze pretty quickly. Yeah, that was a weird feeling, closing my eyes and they like didn't want to shut because my eyelashes had some ice on it. And yeah, no, that was a rough day. I was bundled up though, and if you've been to college, you'll probably have seen it, where there's just some people who don't care what temperature it is outside. They will wear shorts. And during that day, 6 degrees out, negative 23 real feel. Some guy was a beefy dude, but like, you still have to feel something. Wearing shorts. He wasn't wearing flip-flops though. And that would have taken the cake. I would have been like, all right, this guy needs to either like go get his nervous system checked out because he can't feel pain, or holy crap, like, you know, I don't even know. I don't even know what I was thinking at that point. What was I doing here? Oh, this is not a bad spot to run radar because they don't expect you. Yeah, that's probably the coldest I've ever been outside in. Is well, -23 real feel. Real temperature that I've been outside in. I've been outside with -2 Fahrenheit. I don't know when that was. I just remember doing it because it was like a novel. It was like a novelty thing to do. The weatherman, and I don't even know if it was that right there and then. It was just on the weather report. It said that it was -2 out in my area, so I like went outside to go be like, "Oh, cool," literally, and then jump right back in next to the fireplace, like I was talking about before. But yeah, I can't wait for it to get warm because the cold and COVID combination is just not fun to say the least. So, and I have some cool things that I'm going to be doing this summer. Oh, spring and summer. And so has to do with water sports. And yeah, should be a good way for me to unwind on the weekends and have fun, meet people, hang out, stuff like that. Who knows? But yeah, it's been a while since I've been on the water and I miss it. So it should be a good time. I actually think it's easy for them to see me coming from that way. But the rocks, like, unless they're paying attention, they might think I'm just another parked car because you can't really tell that this is SASP until you drive next to it. Alhambra. Well, that's kind of far. Yeah. No, don't put waypoints. Stop putting waypoints. You know how to get everywhere, and it just makes you teleport. Private go on en route to Sandy Shores for 911. Sure, there's officers closer by, but it's also one of those things, like, we weren't really doing too much over there anyways. How cold is it over by you, Cat King? Where are you at?
Oh shit, the popo.
Oh no!
Where are the popo?
Oh my gosh.
Behind the flashes, reboot.
Oh my god.
They're not coming for. They're not coming for us. I'll just pull over.
5 Echo 1. I'm gonna have a red four-door vehicle pulled over.
Oh, see, they're not for us. We
946.
can go now.
Not stopping at this time. If I could get an additional 232s,
Oh, maybe they
I'm
are
gonna
for
have
us, okay.
possibly 4 occupants at this time.
3 Charlie 901 can be a route each at 9 postal.
Yeah, it's gonna be 946 Route 68. Gonna be on a 4-door
Right.
station
It's
wagon,
nothing.
red in color. 4 occupants at this
They're
time.
just
Swerving.
sitting there.
Shut up! Don't talk or I'll put you in the trunk again.
I don't like the
3
trunk.
Charlie 9 copies. I'm en route.
Turn on the spotlight.
He must not be for us. I think we can leave again.
I like the sound of that.
Marsha, go ask if we can leave.
Ma'am, get back in the vehicle. Ma'am, get back. Get back. Ma'am, get back in the vehicle.
My dad's asking me if we can go.
Get back in the vehicle. You're not allowed to leave right now.
But if
He
I go back
sounds
to the vehicle, my
pissed.
dad's gonna hurt me.
Miss, is your life in danger right now?
If I don't give him an answer, he's not gonna be happy. He
Okay,
wants to know if we can leave.
you cannot leave at this time. You're on a traffic stop.
3 Charlie 9 23.
Okay.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to leave my sister alone, please.
Sir, I need both of you.
He wants us to go in the car.
Both of you need to stop what you're doing right now. I need you to stop where you are right now and just face away from us.
I got no hands.
I understand. Face away from us.
Dad, open the door, please.
Okay, here.
What the hell is going on?
I have no idea.
Alright, I'm making this code 5. I don't know what the hell's going on right now.
Yeah, let's code 5 that.
Yep. Driver, go ahead and roll down your windows, stick your hands out of the vehicle, and open the door from the outside and slowly walk out facing away from us.
Walk out, okay, bye!
Secondary is call out. It's going to be westbound 68 at this time. High rates of speed. Opposite lanes of travel.
And they get this, the throws, I don't know.
Continuing westbound 68. Speeds
Do
in
we need to
excess of
pull
90.
over again? I'll pull over. Maybe this is just a misunderstanding.
Subject
Oh,
pulling
it
over.
isn't me! God!
Continuing westbound 68 at this time. Erratic driving, taking a right onto Joshua northbound at this time.
Lean forward, we'll go faster. Or
There
try
it
to
is.
take us away.
There it is. Continuing northbound Joshua. Opposite lanes, excess speed. Eastbound Joshua. Vehicle is failing to maintain control at this time. 5 Echo 1, 3 Charlie 901. If you are clear for a pit and you deem it safe to do so, go in for it.
3 Charlie 9's primary right now.
3 Charlie 9, same traffic goes to you at this time.
3 Charlie 9 copies, moving up.
Hubba bubba.
5 Echo 1, 3 Charlie 9.
Brake check!
Negative at time at this. Negative at this time.
Weevil,
Go ahead,
weevil.
block him in.
Hey, officer, you guys want a drink? I guess not. Pretty much, yeah. They hate Jack. They have a love-hate relationship.
He's at 50. Traffic clear.
Gonna be continuing leftbound.
Moving in for a pit.
Taking a left back onto Algonquin.
So they have a love-hate relationship with the Irish whiskey, you know.
We have to.
Oh, what is this guy doing? Oh! Ah!
Oh my god.
Go, Bill, go.
5 Echo 1 is primary at this time.
This is how we get away, right? Oh.
We're in a residential street. I don't
Charlie
want
901 secondary, continuing call outs. We're eastbound Cholo Springs Road. Making a left. Nyland Avenue, making a right on a Marina Drive. westbound Marina Drive.
Five Echo 1, go ahead, give all officers more room. They're going to be brake checking every so often, it seems.
Vehicle crossed Joshua.
Oh, there's the stop sign.
Dirt road across, heading parallel with the Grand Sonora Desert.
Hey, take me alive.
You want
Charlie
to send something in my
901,
mouth?
Echo 1 directed. We get a straight shot. I'm gonna pass by you and try to slow him down.
What the fuck did you just say?
You're clear to pass on my left if you'd like.
Continue, continue.
You can't fucking have popcorn while we're driving, you stupid son of a bitch. Shut the fuck up, you little fucking cracks.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
5 Echo 1 has secondary, gonna be westbound Marina at this time, taking a left on
I think we lost us, son of a bitch.
Cholla Springs.
Oh no! Shit!
Negative, we're
You'll
gonna go
never
on that
take
this
us
time.
alive.
Southbound. Heading over the tracks. Five Echo 1 to the state. Go ahead, shut down the runway. Sandy Shores Airfield. Suspects going to be on the runway at this time.
Charlie 9, what's the current postal?
Gonna be 940 Sandy Shores Airfield on the runway. Proceed with caution.
Boxman.
Damn.
Never! Never! We're so good!
Continuing.
It's pulling hard! It's pulling hard!
We're going to be
Lean to the right, it'll make it go easier.
The hangar.
Stop being a maniac!
Screw you, you armless son of a bitch!
3 Charlie 9 to 5 Echo 1, permission to pass. I'm gonna try roll and stop him.
We're on a wide open area,
Negative
so
at this
no.
time.
Go! Go!
Is this guy a fucking stunt driver? He puts it in reverse that quickly?
Boxman.
Go!
I just don't want to hit Bill. I don't want to smash into him.
No!
3 Charlie 9. Be advised that vehicle just ramped around close over. We're gonna need medics.
Let me turn off my, Alright, their vehicle's smoking, let's get them out of there. I'm moving up.
I'm non-lethal, go ahead.
I got all 4 occupants, they all have passed out at this point. What the fuck was this? No weapons on passenger. He has no hands. There it actually is. Alright, passenger's clear. He doesn't have weapons on him.
Spencer, I'm gonna move up and help you with on the driver's side.
Yeah, go ahead. Check on the driver's side. Bill, you keep on covering until we figure out who has weapons or not. Okay, I didn't pull you out. Alright, my guy's clear back here. Kill the engine. Kill the engine. Can you get to the key?
If not, I'm shooting the engine block.
Don't risk a ricochet.
Car's off.
Alright, good. Is that passenger door working over there, or do you need me to go through here?
Well, yeah. Let me try the passenger side. I didn't try the back door yet.
Alright, just clear them of weapons so we could get EMS here. Yeah, that was a bit of a crap show. No doubt. The call-outs weren't really that great on the Leo side. I will say that.
Back door's stuck closed.
I even was focusing too hard on the driving at certain aspects of it.
Spencer, if you're okay, can you reach over there and check the other passenger in the rear for weapons all clear the driver?
Alright. Alright, I'm clear. Alright, let's get county rolled in.
Vehicle clear of weapons.
Yep. Driver was cleared, didn't have
Yep.
no weapons, all he had in his pocket were bottle caps. Don't know why.
Yeah, they just started pouring out. Alright.
Oh, hey, you.
I don't care if they're hey at Rand. Turn on your mic a little bit.
Alright.
Let's see.
How you doing, buddy?
Not bad. Do you have any idea why we're here?
Is it because my armless son stole something again?
Wait, what?
No,
How?
Sir.
What?
I didn't run, I lightly jogged.
Wasn't that a punishment for people who would steal stuff, is they would get their hands cut off? Or fingers cut off? So that they couldn't anymore?
And then you wrecked over here.
I got a question. Am I supposed to not feel my legs?
Oh boy, that's not a good sign.
No, sir. You're supposed to feel your legs.
Well, I can't feel my bottle caps anymore. Oh, look, the armless one's alive. Shame.
Oh my god, there it is.
What did you do to me, Dad?
All right, I'm gonna grab an extinguisher, just bring it out here just in case. Can you take a look at this guy? Help EMS.
Yeah, I can do it. You just sit tight, sir. As soon as your legs are stuck, fire's gonna get you out.
Such a weird spot. Throwables. Because you're gonna throw a jerry
Hey,
can.
Marsha.
Oh wait, I didn't want a jerry can. That's the opposite of what I want. We're gonna add some gasoline to this
Marsha.
bitch.
Marsha. Marsha.
Hey, boss, what is your damage?
Marsha, if you don't answer me, I'm gonna reach back there and slap the rat out of your hair.
Alright.
Hey, my man, you had anything to drink or do any drugs or anything today?
If I answer that, will you not arrest me?
We're past that already. You're, regardless of you might as well answer it at this point because it might only help you.
Okay. I'll be honest, sir. I had exactly one beer.
At a time?
No, just one beer ever in my life. One beer.
That door is jammed closed.
Oh, it is. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a crowbar.
So when
Yeah, I was gonna let
we
fire deal
get
with it.
you transported to the hospital and they run blood work on you, it's only going to come back if you only ever had one beer.
Well, you see, don't see. I am from Tennessee, and because I'm from Tennessee, specifically Memphis, my blood is partially made out of whiskey.
There it is.
So they're gonna come back that I'm gonna have alcohol in my blood, okay? That's just how it works in Tennessee.
I really don't think that's
Does
how
that
it
mean
works,
I have blood in my alcohol?
Well, I mean, if you guys...
Shut up over there!
Oh my god.
Ow!
What did I say about talking?
So you think just because you're from Tennessee that somehow you're born with alcohol in your blood?
That's what my mama always said.
Right. Well, I don't really think that's how it works. But because I'm part German, I'm part Irish, so I should probably be drunk all the time then, huh?
I mean, you also have red hair, so you're supposed to be on fire all the time, right?
Yeah, I'm supposed to. Yeah. So now can we get to the truth? How much have you had to drink today?
I told you.
I don't know what
realize
this
if you
is.
don't,
This is
comes back that
a
you're
little bit
lying,
of a shit show,
providing
but
a false statement to law enforcement.
I have a feeling they're really drunk
Saying you might
and
wanna
not the brightest.
buy-
I thought he was taking off. I was about to shoot him.
Bye, Dad!
Oh my god.
That's pretty good for a drunk guy. That
Yeah. Let's just say. It's like... It's Olympic style right there. Alright. I'm gonna try and pry this back door open. You wanna help me out?
Yep.
Alright. There it is. Alright. I got in the door.
Dad just fell asleep at the wheel again.
Yeah, there is no doubt in my mind they're drunk, but at the same time,
No, don't believe he's still having a nap.
oh man, this is okay. I guess the door open. All right, I got the door open. Female passengers out. Let's go ahead, lay her down softly. There you go. Yeah, let's go grab backboards with them. Here's one for you. Man, these things are heavy. Here's one for you. His dad running. Alright. Alright, on three. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Yeah, I got it. I got his back. Okay.
Okay, guys, I'll see you later. Maybe not. My leg can't feel like.
Car isn't there for him anymore. That's fine. Alright, I guess we're helping the other guy. Alright. So you said you couldn't feel your legs?
No leg feelies.
Alright. There's another ambulance on the way. They're coming from further away, but I think the paramedics...
No. I don't want the ambulance. The ambulance is gonna take me to the hospital and they're gonna say, Jack Tuesday, you can't have any more beer, and I want beer. So I'm not going to hospital.
Okay, you don't have a choice in this decision.
I thought this was America.
I'm declaring you mentally incapable of making that decision due to the fact that I believe you're under the influence of alcohol. That's fine. You could refuse treatment, but at this time the state is going to be determining that you are not fit to make that decision due to your mental state.
And you're not fit to be a police officer.
That's not what's up for discussion right now.
Yes, it is. You don't know. What do you want, redhead?
Oh my god.
Your driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance would be a good start.
I don't know where that is. Probably in the car.
Under normal circumstances, I would ask for permission to search your vehicle. Considering the circumstances at play here, I'm just going to go ahead and search it. Is there anything in your vehicle that I need to know about before I get in there?
Yeah, there's a guy without any arms. You can have him if you want him.
No, I'm good on that. I stopped collecting those a couple months ago. Alcohol, weapons, or anything in the vehicle. Or
I stopped collecting armless people.
I don't know.
Yeah, EMS is tending to him over there. If you want to help them out.
There's probably something that belongs to the guy with no arms. It's probably his. If anything's in there, it's his. It's his car too. In fact, he was driving. That's when we crashed.
You're saying the armless man was driving?
Yes.
You were in the driver's seat.
Not before we crashed. The crash threw me into the driver's seat and threw him into the passenger. You can't disprove that.
I mean, that's some JFK style shenanigans going on at that point right there. But for what we understand and what we saw and what's on our cameras is you were driving the entire time, right up until the point where you were no longer driving and you were flying. And right into the point where you were then crashing. You were in the driver's seat. So kind of JFK shenanigans are going on where all of a sudden you're in the back seat and now you're in the driver's seat.
I didn't fly.
I'm gonna see if EMS is gonna be okay if we get a breathalyzer on this guy. I'm curious. This is really great. This is funny. I'm enjoying this scene.
22. That's payback for the police brutality.
There it is.
Spencer, I got a breathalyzer in the back of my vehicle.
Yeah, go.
In my bag.
I just want to make sure. Yeah, EMS is saying it's okay. Yeah, if you want to go grab yours, let's just run it and see what comes back as. I'm gonna start a pool. I'm gonna say. Oh boy, I'm gonna say he's at 0.18. I'm gonna say he's at 0.18. Whoever's closest. Whoever's closest. You could be over.
0.18. I mean, that's pretty rough.
Yeah, actually, yeah. He's probably less, actually.
I would say 0.1. Yeah, I'd go 0.1.
0.1.
Can I get in on this?
I'm gonna go with like a 0.4.
A 0.4? He'd be dead.
Yeah, he would not.
40. 0.04. Okay. Say. What do you say, sir?
Can I get in on this bet?
Sure, Mr. Tuesday. What do you think your breathalyzer is going to be at?
0.000.
So this is you in your normal sober state. Is that accurate?
I never said I was sober.
But you're saying the breathalyzer is going to come back saying that you are sober, and then you said that no one said that you are sober. I'm confused. Yeah.
Ask questions.
I'm going with 0.18.
All right. All right, Spencer, get my breathalyzer for him. Sir.
Don't put it in my mouth.
You're gonna have to put it in your mouth.
There it is.
You can't make me.
We're gonna put this little tube inside your mouth, please. I'm gonna tell you to blow.
Oh my God.
Blow until I tell you to stop. Right?
Dan, you BCSO guys need to work on your script on what you need to say when you're administering one of those tests.
Oh, hush. I don't do them much, so.
All right,
Keep blowing, sir.
I'm gonna go back and go get tow, so that we could get this thing towed out of here. Does that sound good?
Yeah, we're probably gonna need that. The paperwork is Jack Tuesday on it. I've ran into him a couple times for DUIs.
I've heard of
I'm just
him.
gonna go run his name just for the formality of it, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. See if there's any warrants.
Keep blowing. Keep blowing. Stop, sir.
Put that away. Put that away. Have the gun
Alright,
ready.
sit tight, sir. You mess with me, take care.
Oh my lord, it's
You blew.
.24! I win.
Do I win a cookie?
I technically win.
No, sir.
Okay.
Oh, my controller is off. Five Echo 1 to 3 Charlie 9.
Send it.
It's gonna be the result.
.24.
Solid copy. Oh, I'm speeding. What? I didn't mean to be. Oh, .24. 24% of that man's blood alcohol. Blood is alcohol. I believe that's what that means, unless it's the percent that can be alcohol. I've never actually looked up what that fully means. But I think BAC, blood alcohol content, is what percentage of your blood is alcohol. Five Echo 1 is going to be activating to 051 out of Sandy Shores PD en route. Let's send it. Yeah, we gotta fix that light pole. It's in a bad spot. Yeah, this will be easy's relative term. This will be an easy one to deal with because he's pretty much out in the open. Dumbass. Alright. Thank you so much. No, this is a fun scene. Alright. Here we go again. Oh, hey. You guys see that camera up there? I wonder if it caught that, that jump.
Possible.
How did it look?
these are good. Good. Alright. You guys clear? Vehicle has not been loaded onto the flatbed. Not on my screen. Okay. Vehicle's back. Nope. Stop walking around. Yep. Hey, does the on your through your eyes, do you see the vehicle on the flatbed or no?
Nope.
Okay.
Negative.
I think the vehicle's glitched. Huh. Seems like it doesn't want to actually get lifted up. I think the vehicle is disabled because I can't even get into it. And you need to get into it in order for it to be considered an active and real vehicle, it needs to be able to be drivable. Otherwise, I don't think interactions work on it. So, I'm wondering if it's too damaged. It won't even let me into the driver's seat, so I'm thinking it might not even consider itself an entity or a vehicle at this point.
No, it's definitely messed up.
Alright, well. Yeah, still stick it on the back. We'll just get rid of it. Bring it over to the impound. That works. Come back for it. I have some twine in the back. We could wrap it up, tie it off. There you go. Here, you want to hold this end? I'll run around the car a little bit.
Yep.
There you go.
Hey, you guys okay here? I'm gonna go pick them up.
Alright, yep, got it. Alright, I'll tie it off.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him held there for now at our prison cell until one of you gets there, because you guys
All right.
know the charges off the top of your head.
Spencer's gonna be the arresting officer, but I definitely have the list of charges for him. So.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Tow 51 is going to be heading back to station at this time. I can't wait to see what they have to say about their arrest report. It's going to be DUI, evading a peace officer, failure to maintain lanes, speed in excess of... I actually don't know how fast they were going. I didn't check. I think they were going 90 though, at least. Public endangerment, no doubt. Stop signs. They're gonna be nailed with quite a bit. Oh, look at that turn. Butter smooth right there. Where'd my vehicle go? Oh. There, oh well. Alright, I think we're gonna wrap it up here once we get them booked. There it is. All right. Do you not like a seatbelt? I usually forget to put the seatbelt on. I do put the seatbelt on when I'm driving around like casually and know that I'm going to be driving around, but
That's me.
other times I usually forget if it's a short distance, or if I'm in a giant truck and I'm not going fast. I don't think anything's going to make me decelerate that quickly. All right, Mr. Tuesday. Oh boy.
Uh-huh.
Speed. We'll get him 25 over because I don't remember seeing what it was.
Okay.
And that's still already jail time anyway, this being 25 over.
Can will be used against you in a court of law. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you by the state of San Andreas. Understand these rights as granted to him. Yes, I know.
825 and
yes.
819.
Something else to get put on your charges too.
Yeah.
If only sarcasm were a felony.
Simply Mr. Tuesday.
Let's see.
Sorry, Spence.
About?
I've become one.
Oh. Alright, I got...
Hey officer, hey officer, have you ever heard of Tangent Gamer? Or Tangent Gaming on Twitch? You should go follow him.
There it is. Alright, I got him on felony evasion. Speed's 25 plus. Did you clock him going over 100?
I did not get him. On the way back to the station there, I sent you a text of the charges that I know for a fact that he has.
Okay, yep. I do public intoxication just because of that. Maintaining lanes, speeding reckless, stop signs. Oh, actually, he gets enhanced DUI, doesn't he? Yeah, it's above 0.15. He gets enhanced.
That ride's going to be worth the time he's fixing to have.
Control. Endangerment, I already got him on, yeah. 12 hours at least. 60 seconds. Rat trap. And where do we finish off? Well, we started it over at like 94268. All right. Did you already read him his charges, or you want me to? And has he been read his rights?
I was waiting.
He's been read his rights, right?
I'm not sure if Dan did or not.
Okay. Mr. Tuesday, in case it haven't already been read to you, at this time you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you by the state at no charge. Do you understand your rights as they have been read to you?
Yeah.
Good. All right, I'm going to be reading off a list of charges here. We have you on felony evading, open container, failure to maintain lanes, reckless driving. We have you speeding, 25 plus, stop sign violation, enhanced DUI for the .24 public endangerment, as well as failure to maintain control of your vehicle. Do you understand all of those?
Nonsense. I was in perfect control of my vehicle at all times.
Glad to hear it. Okay, that's good enough for me. The county guys are going to be coming by and collecting you. Also, your license is going to be revoked at this time.
Again?
Oh, yep. That's what happens when you drive like that. Surprised you didn't end up dead. But I did win that.
For what it's
point.
worth, I don't remember any of it, so...
I mean, your blood alcohol was a .24. So it doesn't surprise me that you don't remember it.
Still not the world record. Damn.
I will say this though, I am very impressed, thoroughly impressed in the fact that you were able to even get into a car at blood alcohol level, let alone drive like you did. I would expect you to
He's
just
13.
turn left and wreck right in the woods. I was very surprised you were able to do that. So, not
Well,
that I'm
sir,
condoning it,
or
but I'll
well,
give you
son.
credit for it.
Well, son, when you grow up in the mountains of Tennessee and you've been drinking since you were 6, you get kind of a better tolerance than most.
Also,
I mean, maybe you should probably go back to Tennessee for a couple more months or years because your tolerance must not have been good enough. Because I mean, I could have got you for false statements to law enforcement too if we really wanted to. Since you told me you only had one during your entire life, and clearly the breathalyzer proved otherwise. It's like a moral moment. You are the drunk.
That's just rude.
Alright, guys, yeah, he's over in the first cell if you want to take him. Alright. Well, I think that ends my shift right there, but that was quite the run.
Yep, that probably is the end of my night there. That was a good one.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, man, hang on. Nope. Oh, this one. Nice work, man.
Yeah, we got her.
I canceled mine early. Alright, I'm gonna go get changed. Get out of this vest. Sweating.
Yeah, it gets a little heavy after a while.
Yep.
Thank God I didn't have to chase nobody today, though. That's a good day.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't 1070. Would have been a pain. Alright, ladies and
Reality is,
gents.
how far would he have really made it? I mean,
I had an awesome time. I hope you all had a great time as well. I'll be posting this one on YouTube for sure.
Probably wasn't running straight.
Probably not. That was the 1-year anniversary episode of SAFR. If you liked it, please follow me on Twitch. I'm going to post this stuff on YouTube, so you could go ahead and subscribe over there so you could take a look after the fact. You could rewind, go back. I sure will because of some of the hilarity that ensued. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I had a great time. I think everyone else did too. And yeah, we'll catch you all next time. Be safe out there. Be well. And let's all just look forward to it to be all back to the new normal. I won't say normal because things will be different, but can't wait. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.